Hello and welcome, one and all. We're here at the Melbourne Cricket Ground. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and next to me in the commentary position is Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for such a warm introduction. I'm sure I don't need to tell you just how much I'm looking forward to the day's play.
Thanks, Ali. Let's now head out to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
The Thunder choosing to bat first here. A good decision, I think. There are runs in this pitch, and a good score on the board is sometimes more helpful than getting the better of the conditions later on. Bancroft wants to get off to a good start and take on the new ball, it seems, and the right-handed batter will join him in the middle to get this innings started.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Great shot through the gap.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
The crowd are really getting quite raucous. It's going to be difficult to focus down in the middle with this amount of noise. Chance to run 2.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Great timing right off the meat of the bat.
A run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep. First ball for the batter, coming in.
No. Terrible shot. It's in the air and safe. Should get some runs from that.
Good return back from the deep.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Kerr coming on. Obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it, dispatching it for 6. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Good shot, a beauty.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. Misses everything. Oh, superb timing.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
That's going a long way. What a shot.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Tremendous start. Bowlers have been asking questions, and they've answered with full honours.
Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Wow, that's missed a lot. Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Crack. It's another massive maximum. 2 in a row. Bowler under pressure now.
All the way. Got it right out of the middle.
Davies, the spinner, coming into the attack. Lovely cover dive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Kerr, great catch. What a catch that was.
Nicky Taras, just about ready to go out in the middle. He's got their tail up.
Not shot.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. How will he reply?
Gets that away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Well, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Oh, nice shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. How will the bowler respond?
Crack! Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Going with pace now. Went for the drive, complete miss. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Nicely played. That's a confident appeal. Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Didn't have a lot going for it. It's hit them outside the line and will be not out. Missing everything, and so it will stay not out.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. End of the over. 8 off it. The Thunder are 79 for 1.
Another big over. Not as big as the previous overs, but still a formidable one.
Huge. That has flown.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Oh, well, don't even bother running.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Oh, that's a super catch by mid-off. Nicely done.
Warner, the new man at the crease. Left-hander, who's a lovely player to watch and will want to make a good score today.
Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
Gilks coming in, but he'll be starting from the non-striker's end for now.
Tracking shot over pitch and got what it deserved. That's 4 more.
Ers on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Shot, should be runs here.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
A big one, 12 runs out of there. The Thunder over 7 for 3.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Oh, great shot on the up. Didn't try to hit it too hard. Went through the air, but 4 more.
There's the drive down the ground. Cracking stroke.
That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Edwards shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Cautious coming back into the attack.
The new bowler into the attack for the Sixers.
Solid shot. That's going for 4.
Just lent on that. The timing was perfect, and the outfield did the rest.
Great shot, flicked away in the air, and that's 4 more runs to the scoreboard.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
End of the 9th over. The Thunder.
Curran, coming back into the attack, has done well so far.
The new bowler into the attack for the Sixers.
The bowler looks really confident. Oh, that's close.
Right-hander out in the middle, doing a little bit of last-minute gardening.
Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Down the ground, lovely shot, mid-off chasing. That could be 4.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Cracks off the bat, nice shot.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
And that's the end of the innings. The Sixers have been set a target of 141 runs. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking up. Over if they have any chance.
A few moves made in the field. Here we go. First ball.
Right, outside edge, but it'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one.
Left alone, taken by the keeper. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Lovely balance, leant back and punched behind point. The ball heading to the boundary.
Got it away for 4, back of point very nicely.
Shot, should be runs here.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
That was a nick. It's a missed chance, and that could well be 4.
They didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Nice shot. Runs possible.
Dan was quick onto that one, cut it away, through the field and to the boundary.
The new bowler is coming into the attack.
Bowler into the attack for the Thunder.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Going with spin now.
Into the attack for the Thunder.
Nice shot. Straight to gully. Can't get that outside the ring field. scamper through for a single. Good running. Edged it. Gone. Superb catch. Doesn't agree with the decision and will challenge it.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
Good wicket to pick up, but a wasted review by the batter. You could clearly see and hear the edge and even see the deviation through to the keeper. Great shot. At least one on offer.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end. That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels of excitement all round this ground. There could be a couple if they hustle.
End of the second over, the Sixers. Now there's 4.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go.
Smith watchful there and through to the keeper.
There'll be runs here. Oh, that's a terrific shot. Does not need to run for that. Straight down the ground. 4 runs.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Straight to the fielder.
Yes.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Perfectly timed. Oh my God, how the heck did they stop that one? What a great stop. That's the over. The Sixers, 40 for 1.
Well, after the first innings and the first 3 overs here, it is painfully obvious that this is a darn good pitch to bat on. I reckon you'd even do well here tonight, Athers.
Absolutely middle that.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot. Punches it away to the boundary. Some adjustments to the field.
Good shot. A beauty.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Half a chance. Missed. They'll get at least one here.
End of the 4th over. The Sixers are now 4 for 1. The new bowler into the attack for the Thunder.
Nicely played.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Big edge. Well, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. Couldn't get it through the field.
Yep.
Worked away. That's a nice single. Right on the boundary.
Baba, the new batter in the middle, the right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
End of the 5th over. The batting team are now on 64 for 2.
Warner back on now.
Attack for the Thunder.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. That's a solid shot. Too much room and got what it deserved. Gone. Good catch on the boundary.
Edwards, the new man, taking guard in the middle. They want to get things going after getting their eye in.
Huge edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. There'll be runs here.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary.
Great shot. Rode the ball up with him and cut through point.
Good return back from the deep.
Finds the fielder with that shot. No, dropped. That should have stuck. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. There could be a couple if they hustle.
Baba lets it go through to the keeper.
Thick edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. What a catch. What an absolute beauty of a catch. Just take a bow. Absolutely divine diving catch.
Enrique's the new man in, but will start from the non-striker's end. He's got their tail up.
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Super shot, that.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Onto that early, that could be 4. Great shot. At least one on offer.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Nikitaris has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily.
Left the wide one. Wicket-keeper with the gather.
Shot. Should be runs here. Misses. That's a big chance going begging. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target. Enrique's left it alone. Didn't want to chase the wide one.
Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple.
Got onto that so early. The cut shot in front of square teased the field all the way to the boundary.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
Hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. How will he reply?
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Good return there, back from the deep.
End of the over. 6s. 110 for 4.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain. Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep. Have to go for it now.
Collects that one. Simple as you like inside the ring.
They really need a boundary, this ball.
Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Shot. Land back and punch through the gap in the offside, and that'll be 4.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Nice shot. Straight to gully.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. There could be a couple if they hustle. That's a boundary save for sure. That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.